Hello, so today I'm going to demonstrate this wonderful solution I built for real-world smart AI farming. So you see, for decades, farming decisions have been reactive. If you are a farmer, you have to plant first, then you lose your crops, then you'll adjust later. But this doesn't have to be a problem. For farmers and with these new AI tools, we need to do something. See, across the world, AI is already helping farmers. For example, we have AI that predicts yields, optimizes irrigation, detects diseases early, and reduces waste. This we do by using historical data, which we use now for better foresight. We have AI that analyzes live climate data and local condition and recommends what the farmers need to do right before things go wrong. And if we have to see, the research is there. It says that, you see, for smallholder farmers, like now I'm in Eldoret, climate change makes seasons unpredictable, makes the inputs more expensive. So, for example, you're not guaranteed of the best returns should you invest in farming. And now profit margins become thinner. But we can change that with timely advice. And now this idea is built on combining real-time weather, the location, and then the memory and natural language interaction. It's actually agentic. So my agent has the ability to access memory, natural language, and also real-time weather data. It's an idea to give farmers intelligence when it really matters the most, because now we don't have to lose the crops that like we had seen, or to have inputs that don't really match up or don't really give the best output. That's why I built Mkulima AI. Now, Mkulima AI is an agentic AI that helps power farmers with the help of agentic AI, which is basically Gemini Live, also memory, having a database. Now, the product looks like this. There's this dashboard. Once you open Mkulima AI, there's this dashboard you can see. There is the weather that is updated. For example, in Nakuru, there is the yield forecast. There is the daily prediction of weather in Nakuru. So you can select a town. For example, here it's Nakuru. Let me select it to something else. Let me change to Eldoret. And you can see the temperature has already changed. There is live weather. Also, now if you see there's a conversational assistant, you can type your query here. For example, you can ask it about anything related to farming. Tell me about cash crop farming, about maize farming. within no time, it's going to return a response. With everything you need to know. Also, there is the voice assistant, which I will use later on. Here it is. For example, you can tell in my local language, say habari yako. And then the assistant returns the question, and it's integrated with Google Gen AI, so it's very accurate at getting whatever we speak. Also, there's the USSD part. Now, for farmers who cannot access internet, I've tried to build a USSD interface for them. There is the weather, there is the market price, there's the yield forecast. So, for example, let's just ask about. Let me just ask a little bit. Let me ask about the farm. Farm. No, no, no. Today's still rain is expected. This is a good sign. In Nakuru, rain is expected. So, if I were a farmer, I wouldn't have to struggle much because I have all the answers I need. I just have to ask. For example, you can see the live market prices for maize and in Eldoret and Mombasa is 3,200, 3,800. Now you can future cast on what you need to sell based on this. Also, I had this idea of a community. The idea is this. You see, if you are a farmer, you need a community that supports you. So that's why I've added that here, Wakulima Connect. It's like Facebook, but for Wakulima. So if you're a farmer, you just have to type something here, maybe about the yields or anything question. You can always try and add, for example, you can say my yields are low. Any ideas? I am in Nakuru, Nakuru. And then you post. Yeah, here you are. Then someone will respond to you. It's an online community for all farmers. So imagine this platform where like you only get news about yields and how people are really navigating farming without having to do a lot. You see, making you easier. Now you only have to worry about the real farming, but all the ideas you need to do, you can get it either from the AI or from other farmers. Now there's the Soko AI. Soko AI is now the marketplace for the AI. Now you have your product, you can give it to the AI, it sells for you. And then if you want to buy a product also, you can contact the seller or you can negotiate, you can let the AI negotiate for you. So for example, this 90 kilogram of bag of maize from Eldoret, I can either decide, let me contact the seller, the number for the seller will come. It's a random number, don't worry. Or you can negotiate. I had already negotiated. Yeah, let's start the negotiation. David Koech. Now, the AI will negotiate for you. And then it tells you be polite, do your research, be realistic. everything you need to do. And then let's say, tell it I have a budget of around 3,000. See what I mean? Haggling or bargaining is really our thing as Kenyans. And I tried to implement that with this AI. See, it says that that's a clear budget and it helps a lot. And then the asking price was 3,500. And then the AI thinks and says, okay, we can tailor it to around 3,100, 3,200. That's how actually bargaining works in Kenya. So that's the capability of Mkulima AI, the AI agent. Now to demonstrate the most coolest part thing of this, the voice support. Let me end the call first. So I want us to try, give this scenario. I am in Nakuru, I'm a farmer. I want to plant maize for 3 acres. Now all I want the AI to do is to give me an idea of how I navigate that. So farmer, Nakuru, maize, 3 acres of land. The AI to give me the leeway or the forward way towards that. So let me go. Let me do that. Habari yako?
Habari yangu njema, asante. Mimi ni Mkulima V3.0, mshauri wa kilimo kutoka Eldoret. Ninaweza kukusaidia vipi sani leo?
Niko Nakuru, nataka kupanda maharagwe, mahindi 3 acres. Na
Asante kwa
nahitaji unieleze nikatakavyofanya.
Ni vizuri kujua upo Nakuru na unapanga kupanda maharagwe na mahindi kwenye ekari 3. Ili nikupe ushauri sahihi kuhusu mbinu za upandaji, naomba unifahamishe ni aina gani ya maharagwe na mahindi unayopanga kupanda, na pia unataka kufahamu kuhusu mbinu zipi hasa. Kwa mfano, kuhusu maandalizi ya shamba, mbegu bora, upandaji au udhibiti wa wadudu na magonjwa.
Napanda mahindi 614 na maharagwe napanda roskoko. Niambie kuhusu mbolea na pia kuhusu jinsi nitakavyopanda. You can also speak in English or in Swahili depending on how best you are suited. So this is an AI that is built for all of those people. So yeah, respond in English.
Got it. You want to know about fertilizer use for maize variety 614 and rose cocoa beans, as well as the planting methods. Let's start with fertilizer. For maize and beans, it's helpful to use a DAP fertilizer at planting time to give them a good start. You can also apply a nitrogen-based fertilizer later on for the maize. For planting, make sure your spacing is correct for both maize and beans to allow for good growth and avoid overcrowding. Would you like the specific spacing recommendations?
Zungumza katika Kiswahili sasa.
Ndiyo, kuhusu mbolea, inashauriwa kutumia mbolea ya DAP wakati wa upanzi ili kusaidia mahindi na maharagwe kuanza vizuri. Unaweza pia kuongeza mbolea yenye nitrogen baadaye kwa mahindi. Kuhusu upandaji,
Asante sana. Nashukuru kwa usaidizi wako. As you can see, the AI itself cuts across. Because I'm Kenyan, I built it for English and Swahili, and majority of farmers, as you say, we speak Swahili. So this is also a good idea that now the language doesn't have to limit. In future, I will integrate other local languages so that we don't have to just choose two languages. I'm thinking of an idea of having to speak to someone in Nyeri who only knows Kikuyu, or someone in South Coast who only knows something like Giriama or something. Yeah, that's like my idea. But for now, that's as far as this product goes. So that's it. That's how I built this Mkulima AI. It's been built with Google Gemini, Google Gen AI. I have done an API call. I'm actually hosting it on Google AI Studio. So yeah, just to make it more lively. More updates are actually coming. So keep on the lookout. I'll make another video to show you just how I built it, the prompt that I've used. But for now, this was just a quick demonstration. Yeah, I hope you find this as valuable. If you do, kindly watch this video, rewatch it, share it with someone who can elevate this, someone who is in the farming sector, or just someone who loves building. I am Edgar Muyale. I'm an AI engineer with over 3+ years experience in AI/ML. I have a YouTube channel called Agentic AI, the Agentic AI engineer, where I actually share ideas on how to build better agentic AI to solve the problems that we have, making things smarter with AI. So like, subscribe. Yeah, thank you.